Hello, my name is Jeremiah Shipman, and I will be presenting on 3 different stages of development from my major's perspective, medical biochemistry, and the importance of these different stages on treating patients. So, to start off, the reference man or woman is the way that every single medical student or medical textbook or medical treatment is sort of based on, what it's based on. It is this hypothetical perfect person that's about average in height. So for men it's about 5'8", women 5'2", mid-20s, healthy, white, standard. And there are problems with this because, as we all know, that is not the norm for anyone. There are some people that fit into this, yes, but that is not what the average person really is. Now, this is also a problem because each stage of development requires a different medical treatment as opposed to other stages. And this idea also really underestimates the importance of development, particularly in the younger stages, as it usually starts with just straight into fully developed adults who are in emerging or early adulthood. And as we've learned over the past however many weeks, that is not what needs to be done. There needs to be some consideration of each different stage, starting with the prenatal stage. Now, obviously, biologically, a fetus has very different needs than any other stage because the fetus is completely dependent on the mother. So, it can't fend for itself, it can't really do anything for itself, so it needs to be treated very differently. And there are many underdeveloped structures biologically, not undeveloped, but underdeveloped, as most physical development continues well past birth. And it's really hard to treat a fetus because 95-ish% of education is based on adult features. And one of the key aspects of this stage is the nature versus nurture argument. Now, this goes into the idea that there's the genetic aspect, that the DNA will code for these structures, and you can't do much to treat that. But you can treat outside influences like the mother's choices and her exposure to things that can cause birth defects. And this needs to be thought about when treating both mothers and prenatal humans. Now, infancy is a whole different ball game. The physiological development is often very misunderstood in this stage because most people don't think of babies as a full person. They assume that there are, not much you can do. You can yell at a baby and they don't think it really causes that much of a problem. But as we've learned in this class, attachment develops in this stage and is crucial for the rest of your life. Now, there are 2 major theories of this. Harlow's theory of attachment, which involved, if you remember, those like monkeys, and it taught us that attachment is more than just needs-based, that infants desire comfort. And this led to Bowlby's theory of attachment, which had the 3 different types: secure attachment, ambivalent attachment, and avoidant attachment, all of which need to be treated differently by a doctor. Now, early childhood also continues directly on from that and has almost fully developed features, although psychologically definitely not. Because there are the 4 stages of development that go on in this. There's the sensory motor stage, where everything is sense-based, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational, where the brain develops more and more as it goes on, even though formal operation is not technically part of this stage. Now, medically, we obviously cannot treat everyone like they are a reference man or women. Physical changes must be taken into consideration, and psychological development is crucial and also must be taken into consideration, or the patient that you have will not receive the proper care.